This is going to be different. We've got a Champions League winner on show, World Cup winner Robert Pires, former footballers who've won the lot between them, but they're rubbing shoulders with men every bit as successful, more successful. When you think of Robbie Williams, you think of Usain Bolt and Sir Mo Farah. We've got a Knight of the Realm, we've got MBE's, OBE's, the fastest man on earth, men who've won honours beyond league titles and cup competitions. They're all winners in their fields. It's just that this field is not the chosen field of the celebrity players. The walk out onto this field is a walk into uncharted territory for the 8 celebrities who are about to experience Soccer Aid for the first time. And if it's your first time with us on ITV, don't go anywhere. This is not just another football match. This is a chance to join in with these superstars and make a contribution, however large or small. It will count, and it will make a big, big difference. The latest score at Soccer Aid is over £24 million. The first 6 editions of this match have raised that amount on behalf of UNICEF over the 12 years since Robbie Williams and his good friend Jonathan Wilkes hatched this crazy scheme. Television audiences of many, many millions. Over 450,000 fans have seen the matches. Every major football occasion is preceded by a suitable anthem, and tonight's is no exception. United fan and UNICEF supporter Jessie Ware will sing a very apt Carole King song, Soccer Aid. Thank you for your support this evening. Please give whatever you possibly can. This evening at Manchester United, all of the players are united by one overriding goal: to raise as much money as possible for children they will never meet in countries they may never visit. The result that matters tonight is the sum raised. The match is next. These famous fated men came together last week, not really knowing what to expect. They've trained hard. They haven't shed sweat and tears for nothing. They're all used to winning. Soccer Aid is generous, it's fun, but it's also competitive. It's Raksu against Raksu, Redknapp against Redknapp. It's Mo against Usain. And Robbie Savage is alongside me. Who you're looking forward to seeing the most?
Obviously Usain Bolt for the World 11. Looking at the England side, looking at Mo Farah in that right back position, could come up against Dan Carter. That could be an exciting battle, Clive.
Here is Sir Mo Farah. We've got to call him Sir Mo all the way through the commentary. I've never commentated on a Knight of the Realm before. Mark Wright, who was man of the match 2 years ago. Sliding challenge by O'Carroll didn't quite work. Here's Damian Lewis. Good build up this, Miles Stevenson. Turned away calmly by Veron. Fongo caught in possession. This is Martin Compston of Line of Duty fame. And in goal for the rest of the world, Edwin van der Sar. World 11, I should call them this evening, their official title.
I'm just wondering if Phil Neville and Wes Brown will play a high line against Usain Bolt, Clive.
Leave him some space to run into. There's Danny Murphy. Damian Lewis had a big impact on the game 2 years ago as a substitute. I'm afraid the playing surface is a little bruised. You can blame Mick Jagger. The Rolling Stones played here in midweek, and Old Trafford hasn't recovered quite as well as they'd hoped. Here is Phil Neville into Darren Bent, who was playing championship football a month ago. O'Farah. It's a good idea. Neville had gone on, dealt with by Kevin Peterson.
Decent start from Mo Farah in that right back position. One interception and a good ball there to Phil Neville on the overlap.
Do you think he can last the pace? He was telling me he runs 3 miles to warm up. In that case, I haven't warmed up for 15 years now. He's quite a character, an absolute gent, and a football-mad superstar, big Arsenal fan. He's got his season ticket for 18-19. Veron looking for O'Carroll. Right, trusting David Seaman, and Usain Bolt was almost in there. He just wasn't quite quick enough. Well won by Compston. This is Robbie Keane. In towards Bolt again! Well, a high jumper he's not.
Great ball into the box. Usain Bolt with his thumb up there. Just peeled off Phil Neville. Phil Neville was nowhere. Couldn't get off the ground, Phil.
You've always wanted to commentate on a game where you can hammer friends liberally.
I'm looking forward to Ferry Flintoff getting on the second half, Clive. People want to stay tuned for that one.
Here's Damian Lewis to Ollie Murs, England captain. Cut out by Jaap Stam. Martin Compston, who wears the 67 on his back because he's a mad keen Celtic fan, the year they won the European Cup. Here's a proud Scot. It's quite a surprise when you watch Line of Duty to hear him speak in his native tongue. Here's Dan Carter, who's got a decent left foot. Clearance is a little wild from Stevenson. Sam Allardyce was in charge of England at the start of the season. It's 2 seasons ago, certainly at the start of the qualifying campaign for the World Cup that we're about to enjoy. Well won by Murs. O'Carroll to Compston, now Veron. This is Keane. Bolt tried to let it run to Toure. It might come for Keane. It's well intercepted in the end. An alert play by Mark Wright.
Yeah, does well there, Mark Wright, from the left-back position, sees the danger, gets across on the cover. Poor touch from Robbie Keane, actually. Just see there, decent defending.
They're on with the corner. It's towards Jaap Stam. It almost came for Keane. And David Seaman is able to hold on. Crowd of just under 72,000 inside Old Trafford. Fantastic turnout. It's a bold run by Stevenson. And a really good ball towards Ben. It's great keeping by Van der Sar. Kept alive by Lynch. Just over the head of Murs. Damian Lewis will maintain the momentum. Ollie Murs. Here's Mark Wright. Danny Murphy. Here's Damian Lewis. Oh, between the legs of Martin Compston. Hooked away by Fongo. Toure down to Veron. Keane. Yaya. Toure. Just unable to release Usain Bolt. Veron's gone for goal there.
Great start to the game. Great play from Stevenson. Great ball. Van der Sar was sharp off his line. You can just see Lynch here. Can he pick Ollie Murs out just over at the cross? A good play from England. Van der Sar heads it.
Almost headed Darren Bent's boot.
I just want to see, Clive, a one-on-one between Usain Bolt and Phil Neville. Please make it happen.
O'Carroll's header. Who do you think will win? Veron. Here is Bolt. Oh, and he's taken Neville out and he's fed it through to Keane. And the flag's up, he's offside, it won't count. Phil dived in a bit there.
He got there as quick as he could. I don't know what he was doing, but I tell you what, that is so close. The assistant on the near side was in a great position.
Jack Collin and Stephen Donaldson doing the honours on the lines. Mark Clattenburg has the whistle. This is Jez Lynch. Kevin Peterson seemed to pull him back there. This is Ollie Mers. Just couldn't quite square it for Bent. Stevenson will go for goal, and it's still rising. It's all happened for Miles Stevenson and for Ashley Fongo in the last 6 months. Since Araksu won X Factor. I was asking them what the biggest crowd they played in front of was, and it was 20,000 at the O2. Over 70,000 inside Old Trafford.
The way Lynch got away from Peterson down that side, I thought Peterson still had his cricket pads on for a minute.
Here's the Yaya Toure. Oh, there's space on that side for Dan Carter. It's over the head of Bolt. Wes Brown turns it away. Here's Darren Bent. Lynch to Neville. Jez Lynch is in the famous freestyling football duo, F2. Massive following on their YouTube channel. They can do anything and everything with the ball when they're not getting tackled. Stevenson to Lynch. Neville. Lewis. He's going to go it alone, past Veron. Fongo comes across. Good change of pace by Ashley Fongo, who's actually the youngest on the field. Damien Lewis didn't pull out of that. Now, here we go. Farah against Bolt. And Mo's won. Just. It's a photo finish. Lynch. He's so bent short. Well seen by Martin Compston. That's a really good pass, lifted into the path of Robbie Keane, who just misread it. Robbie certainly wanted it to feet.
He started the game well, Compston, in the middle of the park. You know, playing with Yaya Toure and Veron. Great occasion for him.
He actually played for Greenock Morton a couple of games 16 years ago. He was offered a contract to carry on as a professional footballer, but there was a film of his already screening at Cannes, and that seemed a better career for him. I think it's worked out pretty well. George Bent. Stam confidently down. Remember, to give £10, text 10 to 70818. Each text costs £10 plus one standard rate message. Or to give £20, text 20 to 70818. Each text costs £20 plus one standard rate message. 100% of your donation will go to UNICEF, and the UK government will match every pound you donate. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. £10 could help provide 300 children with clean water for a month. Basic human need. Here's Darren Bent with the first real chance for England. He's taken it well. Just rolls England into the lead. Less than 12 minutes played. And Darren Bent, who spent the second half of the season playing in the Championship for Burton Albion, it hardly seems fair, does it? But he's got the England goal.
Great vision from Ollie Mers there to pick the pass out. And coolness personified there from Darren Bent, playing the Championship last year. Great first touch there to drag it back onto his left foot and put it into an empty net. I think Kevin Peterson thought he was out. It looked like he was going down the tunnel.
England lead. Veron slides in on Neville, and they exchange a glance and a few words, but Darren Bent has got the goal. His contract's up at Derby, but he wants to carry on playing.
Great vision, wasn't it, Ollie Murs? The weight of the pass, and that touch there from Darren Bent.
Put a smile on Sam Allardyce's face. It's Darren Bent's 5th goal at Old Trafford. He scored here for Fulham, Spurs, Sunderland, and now England. Right, into Lynch. Here is Bent. Now Farrell. Just couldn't quite angle the pass in the way that he wanted. There's a contented look on the face of the assistant manager of England. He came on for the last 10 minutes 2 years ago, but he's not feeling fit enough to contribute on the field. He actually missed the winning goal 2 years ago and thought the match had finished 2-2 and England had won it.
Good play there from Danny Murphy. Let the ball run across him.
Constant. Bolt. Veron. Looking for Toure. David Seaman's 54 years of age now. He is the oldest man in this Soccer Aid. Played last week in front of a crowd of 70,000 in the Bernabeu for the Arsenal legends. There's Yaya Toure. All the space for Veron. Oh, he's brought down by Farrell. Was he? Oh no, it's a dive. Veron's not having it. But Mark Clattenburg, who has refereed a Champions League final, was pretty convinced that Mo Farah was the innocent party there.
Ooh, I think he's gone down 2 each there, Veron. Just gonna look here. Yeah, it's a good decision from Mark Clattenburg.
He was trying to initiate the contact himself. Farah to Lynch. Murphy. Now Stevenson. There's Mark Wright. It's a good delivery and Damian Lewis couldn't quite catch up with it.
Got a great left foot, hasn't he, Mark Wright, from this left-back position. That's a great ball in behind the World 11's defence, in front of Van der Sar. Lewis just couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, the England number 5 was a youth player with his beloved West Ham and Arsenal and Spurs. There's Robbie Keane looking for Usain Bolt. He actually signed for Southend, Mark Wright, and then played some non-league football, so the man in possession here is a very accomplished footballer. Right to Murs. Between the legs of O'Carroll. Bent. Right to deliver again, and to deliver well, and it's a really good cross, and Jesslyn scores. Turned in at the far post, first celebrity goal of the night. He scored by F2 freestyler Jez Lynch.
Good build-up play. What a fantastic ball from Mark Wright. Lynch there, and that back post just got away from Dan Carter. First time volley. Good technique. Great start for England. 2-0 up, Clive, after 17 minutes.
If you've never seen the F2 boys, and Billy Wingrove was going to play actually for England against Jez Lynch, who was originally down to play for the World 11, do just look on their YouTube site. In the Hands of the Gods, the film that really launched them, is a marvellous watch. And they can do anything with the football, the pair of them.
I'm a little bit disappointed with that finish from Lynch. He should have kept it up 3 times, balanced it on his neck, flicked it onto his head, then done an overhead kick in the back of the net.
Like you would have done, yeah. But terrific cross again from Mark Wright, not his first of the evening. And England have a 2-goal lead in 17 minutes. Here's the score of their second goal. Lewis just got the ball caught between his legs and was robbed by O'Carroll, and here's Yaya Toure. O'Carroll could just about catch up with it, but he couldn't quite keep his balance in order to provide a telling cross. Lynch, Stevenson's made a good run up to that right-hand side. This is Darren Bent. Here is Miles Stevenson. Knocked away by Kevin Peterson. Says this is the first game of football he's played since he was 8 years of age, Kevin Peterson. He's made some runs at the other Old Trafford. Mers trying to turn. Toure can bring it away. Everybody wants the early one for this man to chase. Now, stretching his legs. Bolt against Farah. Bolt turns well. Veron, and now Keane. Couldn't quite gather it in, Robbie Keane. Well, it's great to see these two wonderful athletes together. Bolt going all the way himself. And just couldn't quite squeeze it past David Seaman.
He was making some very good runs, Usain Bolt. Driving into the defence there, Murphy with a good tackle.
He's got a genuine ambition to try to advance in football. It's not a gimmick. He had 4 days with Borussia Dortmund 6 weeks ago. Brown doing just enough at the far post. Good clearance by right, which Mers couldn't control. O'Carroll. Bolt wanted a free kick there, but there's nothing doing. Farah away. England break with Damien Lewis. Oh, it's behind Ollie Mers. It's awkward for Stam. And Lewis is back on the ball, Constant diving in. Told he was Glaswegian. Just the sight of an England shirt is enough for a true Scot. And a slide in like that. He was right back here 4 years ago in the Soccer Aid match and conceded a penalty. Rest of the world, as they were the winners on that occasion. Toure into Bolt. Brown only away as far as Toure. Farah did well. Toure unable to dispossess Lynch. I mean, he's won a Premier League title last season, and he's playing against well, people who've hardly played any football at all, certainly at this level. Veron. Bolt, Constant. Toure comes looking for it. Driven in towards Keane. Dealt with by first Neville and then Brown. Ollie Mers. On to Danny Murphy. Plenty of options here for Murphy. Darren Bent. Just behind Mers, and Fongo can get it clear. And as far as Miles Stevenson. Jez Lynch. And Van der Sar has everything behind there.
I remember when Veron signed for Manchester United, Clive, and I was thinking, wow, I've got to play against him in the centre of the park, but never quite hit the heights that he Old Trafford.
Absolutely.
Fantastic player, hard to play against, but never quite hit the heights here.
It was a British record fee too at the time. Here is Veron. 24 million pounds it was in 2000 week. Can't get a reserve right back for 24 million now. Mers. White is arriving, but the pass wasn't the best. If you can give just £10, text 10 to 70818. Each text costs £10 plus one standard rate message, or to give £20, text 20 to 70818. Each text costs £20 plus one standard rate message. 100% of your donation will go to UNICEF, and the UK government will match every £1 you donate. You must be 16 or over, and you must get the bill payer's permission. There are 11 million children in need of humanitarian support in Yemen alone. 11 million, the population of Paris. £10 could help provide life-saving food for severely malnourished children affected by the emergency in Yemen. So Mo Farah. Toure. Keane. Carter is waiting. Left-footed cross, Robbie Keane. Stepped away from Brown. Seaman comes out. Keane's beaten him. And the World 11 have replied through Robbie Keane. Ireland's all-time leading goal scorer has got the first of the night for the World 11. It's 2-1.
It's a magnificent touch from Robbie Keane. Dan Carter picks him out. Just watch this now. Sold Wes Brown. Just got there before David Seaman. That first touch was brilliant. And there, got a bit of fortune. But another goal for that man, Robbie Keane. Outstanding career.
Scored at World Cups, scored at European Championship finals. Now he's scored at Soccer Aid. Good time to mention a former World 11 manager, and our congratulations from everybody at Soccer Aid to Sir Kenny Dalglish for his knighthood. Much deserved and long overdue. Took them nearly 30 years, but they got there in the end. Murphy is right. Good ball in and headed on by Lewis, actually headed away from Bent.
This was the goal that made it 2-0. It's a great ball from Mark Wright from the left-hand side. Lynch just run off the back of Carter, put into the net. But Robbie Keane's pulled the World 11 back into the game, Clive.
There probably was a feeling prior to the match the World 11 might just have the better legends. Here is Keane, one of them. In towards Bolt, he's got a real chance, he scored! Offside, oh, you spoil sport linesman. Don't you know who it is?
I'll tell you what, it was a fantastic finish. Robbie Keane and Bolt, yeah, he's offside once again, but just the quality, the finish there. Brilliant finish.
And if ever it can be said that the player didn't need to go early, that player didn't need to go early.
Those two have linked up well, Keane and Bolt.
How do you think he would have celebrated if the goal had been given? I wonder. Robbie Keane. Picked off by Stevenson. And the Tsar in charge. UNICEF is the world's largest supplier of vaccines, helping provide more than 2 billion vaccines, reaching 40% of the world's children in over 100 countries. A modern-day miracle, and you can make that miracle continue to happen if you can support us this evening. This is saving lives, young lives. That's what this is all about. Toure. Veron. Chance for Toure to turn and test David Seaman, who's up to the test. Do you know something? When the seagulls followed the trawler, it's... Do you know why it is? It's because the sardines will be thrown in... Do you know this? I'm telling you something you know, sorry. Just came to mind now, I don't know why. Lynch. Danny Murphy. He's actually scored 3 winning goals for Liverpool on this ground. How to make yourself popular. Rolled into Damian Lewis. Ashley Pongo is there and is athletic and gets it away. O'Carroll's running stats were very good in the training sessions. He claimed on the first day that the stats showed him to be quicker than Usain Bolt. It's quite a boast. He did tell everybody within earshot over and over again. Danny O'Carroll, who you'll know from Mrs. Brown's Boys, 3 generations of O'Carrolls in that, who plays Buster Brady. Toure. Veron. Stam feeding Carter. We expect so much from the left foot of Dan Carter. It has linked with Veron, but Brown put him under sufficient pressure.
Yes, another good ball into the box from Carter. Stands up to the back post. Veron just couldn't get enough on the header. The World 11 come back into the game, having a bit more possession.
I have to say, having been fortunate to meet some of these guys over the course of the last couple of days, Dan Carter is just everything you would hope he would be. An absolute gent, very eloquent, one of the world's great rugby players. But he was saying it's just a different skill to kick a football. So it's not too bad when he can open his body and replicate his kicking action. But it's a totally different kicking style.
Yeah, I found that problem, Clive, being able to hit the ball properly.
Keane, in football and rugby. You played rugby as a boy, you? Well,
no, I actually played in
Wales,
I actually played a rugby game, and I was the kicker. You know, scored 4 conversions out of 5, believe it or not.
And then the war came, and to go away. It's a long time ago by the sounds of it. Veron rather jumped into right. Brown's in charge. Mrs. Brown boy against Mrs. Brown boy on this side of the field. Toure. Veron. Carter lurking again on that side, and they'll try to feed that left foot. Stam coming in, Phil to Martin Compston this time. That's a really good ball, and O'Carroll's there, and it's first time finish. He's just wide.
It's a great run from O'Carroll. What a ball from Compston in the middle of the park. Goes with his right foot. Has to flick it in that near post. Could have gone with his left, but good run from his right back position.
I was looking at those running statistics that were compiled during training, and actually of the celebrities, Brendan Cole was the one with the best running stats, after Bolt and Farah, obviously, but surprisingly fast. I'm sure we'll see him before the evening's out. Here's Mark Wright. Quite get that one right. Game's getting stretched now, not surprisingly. Keane. Veron. It's driven straight at Seaman.
To be fair, you can see the fear in Phil Neville's and Wes Brown's eyes when Veron gets the ball with plenty of time. They drop so deep, they're almost in the car park, those two. Petrified of Usain Bolt's pace.
It's down to Bolt. Here's Carter. A bit of space for Dan Carter this time. This is the only football he'd ever really played. Sometimes in recovery, a couple of days after a test match, they play a bit of football. The All Blacks just on the first day back in training, but he's got no background in the game at all. Here's Wright. Turn pass is a promising one. Lewis finding Wright, it's just slightly overhit. Remember to give £10, text 10 to 70818. Each text costs £10 plus one standard rate message. Or to give £20, text 20 to 70818. Each text costs £20 plus one standard rate message. All of your donation will go to UNICEF. The government will match every pound that you do donate, but you must be 16 and you must get the bill payer's permission. Lewis, tackled by Compston. £20 could buy vaccines to protect over 100 children. 1 in 5 children miss out on the vaccines they need to survive. Just shouldn't be happening. £20 changes that. Veron dispossessing Lynch. Bolt wants it early. Toure into the path of Keane. Cut out by Brown.
Got to say, Clive, before the game, didn't both teams look extremely smart in their beige chinos, red and white tops? I've got to say that's the best I've ever seen Freddie Flintoff look. I'm sure he'll keep that gear for when we visit a restaurant next time, because his gear is shocking usually.
Here's Darren Bent. Flintoff will be an England substitute, you can be sure of that. Lynch, though. Farah. Turned away by Peterson. Keane to Varane. Now Keane. Got Carter at his shoulder. Almost willing Farah to catch up with him. He usually does. Here's Bolt. Keane to Varane. Grounded enough. White brings it away. Now Ollie Murs. Came so close to scoring 2 years ago on several occasions. Sliding challenge again from Compston. Toure. Bolt wants it. There's no flag this time. It's Usain Bolt. Oh, he smashed it too, didn't he? He smashed it wide, I'm afraid, but he really got hold of it.
Perfect position. Just gets across Mo Farah on his left foot. Goes for that far corner. It's a decent strike. It just curls away from that far post. So close from Usain Bolt.
They've got a dozen Olympic gold medals between them. A dozen.
It's 12 more than me and you, Clive.
Put together. In our dreams. Here's Stevenson. Murs. Neville coming forward, seen off by Stam. I think it came off Phil Neville. England took a 2-goal lead. 2 goals in the opening 17 minutes from Darren Bent and Jez Lynch, but Robbie Keane has halved that advantage. The match still in the balance. Still the likes of Freddie Flintoff and Joe Wicks, Brendan Cole, Gordon Ramsay to come into the game in the second half, when we'll see the celebrity goalkeepers in action. Nicky Byrne for the World 11 and David Harewood for England. Brown to right. Murs just undersold Lewis. Keane was there. Stopped by Murphy. Held up at least. Toure. Oh, it's on the move again. Phil Neville across. Had a good week already. Phil Neville, the head coach of the England women's team, who had a fine victory in Moscow against Russia in World Cup qualifying. Top of their group. Next year's Women's World Cup is in France. Space for Robbie Keane. Veron lets it run. Wes Brown, alert, intercepts. Miles Stevenson. On for Darren Bent to chase. And he's got there ahead of Edwin van der Sar. He's been pushed very wide. Farah's in the box. Murs is in the box. Bent back to Murs. Still come for Mark Wright, though. Oh, that was a shot.
It's a great ball, great run. And I'll tell you what this needed. Remember Mark Hughes in the Cup Winners' Cup for Manchester United 1991 against Barcelona, when he smashed it in from that position. Then Ollie Murs edge of the box, just can't get hold of it, and Mark Wright with a left foot past the post.
It's not like you to praise Mark Hughes.
You obviously listen to my radio shows, Clive.
There's a bit of man love going on there, I understand. A little bit of space for Robbie Keane. Well found by Jaap Stam. Now he's run away from Mo Farah, which takes some doing. Mo's caught up, and he's got the ball again. Veron with the shot, 2-2. Juan Sebastian Veron. Big beaming smile. That tells you something about how much it means to these guys. Not quite such a big smile from his manager, but from 2 down, World 11 have squared it.
Yes, a good run from Robbie Keane, good ball from Stam, he's onside. Just see a bit of skill here, sends Mo Farah the wrong way. Actually does well, Mo Farah, to get back and make the tackle. But then Brown and Neville a bit slow getting out. Good turn through the legs of Wes Brown into that far corner. Seaman, no chance. Great finish, 2-2.
He's actually gone back to his first club, Estudiantes in La Plata, Argentina. Juan Sebastian Veron, he's now the chairman there. Doesn't play any football. England have made a change. And on has come Jack O'Connell. He's the star of the Netflix Western Godless. Fine actor. Big Derby County fan.
He had a go at me on Twitter a few times. We might have him captain your career, so I hope he plays well tonight.
Veron. Keane. Oh, and here's Bolt, and there's no flag. And there's no way. He's just having one of those nights at the moment. A few false starts. Just hasn't happened for him.
No, he's been a bit frustrated there. Just couldn't quite guide the header on target. That was a great finish, but just was offside. Here, great strike with his left foot just past the post. He's been a threat with his pace.
He ran that 9.58 in 2009 World Championships in Berlin. Ran an average between 60 and 80 metres of 28 miles an hour. Yaya Toure just couldn't quite wrap his right foot around it. And Eric Cantona's team are back on terms, and it'll be interesting to see if he refers to the hop farmers of Alsace in his half-time team talk. I'm sure there'll be some wise words offered to a side that have come from 2 down to make Soccer Aid as exciting as it can be, because at the break it's England 2, World 11. And we've had several changes in personnel in front of the 2 keepers, and we'll introduce those people as we go along. Daras Vassell there, he's come on in the England attack. All we need is a ball. We've got one, because that'll help. Ready to go again. Just a reboot on the rules, and there are rules. It may not seem like it at times, but we have got a Champions League final referee in charge. And remember, Ben Shepherd was sent off 2 years ago. So in the first half, each team had the 5 legends, including the keepers, Seaman and Van der Sar, and 6 celebrities. Second half now, we see the introduction of the 2 celebrity goalkeepers. Here's Patrick Kluivert, who's come on for the World 11, as indeed has Brendan Cole. Number 18 for England, Jack O'Connell, came on just before half-time. And Claude Makelele here for the World 11, and Robert Pires. Kluivert, here's Cole, in towards Bolt, and Harewood deals with it after a fashion.
A good start to the second half from the World 11. They have got some legends on the park at this minute. Kluivert, Seedorf, Pires.
Given away by Mers. Cole has found Kluivert. He can't quite find Bolt. Brown clear. O'Connell couldn't control it. Compston back to Toure. Fongo. Cole's return pass wasn't the best. Mers just beyond Jamie Redknapp, who's come on for England. Now Robert Pires. It's an interesting ball. Kluivert, and good stop by Harewood. Decided to punch it in the end, I think. And maybe dropped it.
Not convincing start from the goalkeeper for England, but you know, he saved it. That's the most important thing.
He grew up in Birmingham, David Harewood, and actually won a national schools title with Washwood Heath School, where he went as a goalkeeper. When he was leaving school, it was his English teacher who said, "Why don't you try to become an actor?" The rest is history. CIA Chief David Estes in Homeland. No way through for the World 11 number 10, Clarence Seedorf, who's another new arrival. Here's David Harewood in action.
Yeah, done well instantly, but then popped out of his grasp. But he kept it out of the net, Clive. That's the most important thing.
He's the Martian Manhunter in Supergirl. Changed his colour and changed his personality. Don't get him angry. Patrick Kluivert. His son has broken in, followed in his footsteps into the Dutch international squad. This is Toure. Hit by Peterson. Toure holding off Redknapp. And back heel is from Seedorf. It might come for Kluivert, but very boldly and bravely out. David Harewood is growing in confidence. He's seeing a lot more action than Nicky Byrne.
Very good goalkeeping, brave goalkeeping there from Harewood. Gets out the feet of Kluivert.
Here's Jez Lynch, scorer of the second England goal. Neville to Brown. Redknapp, that's a good ball to Ollie Mers. O'Connell trying to catch up, but easily seen off. Peterson. Vassell went with him. Thought he was going to do some tricks then, and then he realised it was Robert Pires, World Cup winner. Miles Stevenson run well with the ball. Got away from Peterson, but actually Kevin Peterson's challenge did just enough.
He's done well in the middle of the park, Stevenson, for England. You know, he's positive when he gets the ball, he drives at people. He's had a good game.
And he's 26 years of age, which helps when you're playing against guys in their 40s. Seedorf. He's trying to get Bolt on his way. Harewood's going to win that particular race. Bolt is a fast finisher. Neville. Bent to Stevenson. Just beyond Darius Vassell. Remember to give £10, text 10 to 70818. Each text costs £10 plus one standard rate message. Or to give £20, text 20 to 70818. Each text costs £20 plus one standard rate message. 100% of your donation will go to UNICEF, and the UK government will match every pound you donate. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. What does a pizza cost in your local takeaway? Best part of a tenner, is it? £10 could help provide life-saving food for a severely malnourished child. Food to help them back to health, just to give them a fair chance. Their hunger is not their fault. It's just the roll of the dice, so please help them. Here's Compston. Clivert. Fongo. Fongo's given it away. Ashley Fongo's family are from Cameroon. Last year, UNICEF helped more than 125,000 children in Cameroon access basic education, reopening schools destroyed by conflicts there. Stevenson. Touré's there. Peterson to Clivert. Bolt out in mind. Good to see smiles on a football field.
They're having a good time enjoying it, aren't they? Been playing a great spirit. You know, we've seen in previous soccer days when tackles have been flying in. We haven't seen one yet. Well, it's time for that, Clive.
This is Darren Bent. There's a foul by Compston, not his first. You know, when you talk to these famous men, you find that one of the first things they have in common is their children. Different talents, different backgrounds, same joys, same headaches of parenthood. That's what they talk about, that's what they care about, and that's what brings them together for Soccer Aid. The England average age is about to go up a bit, because Paddy McGuinness is taking the place of Miles Stevenson, the fifth Soccer Aid. The host of Take Me Out and the picture show with Keith Lemon, Paddy McGuinness. Here's Jez Lynch. This is Vassell.
Yes, great footwork from Lynch. The way he moves the ball on the outside of his right foot onto his inside, and then the no-look pass. Vassell just couldn't get the ball on target.
Redknapp. Here's Mers, still going strong. Right. Here is Paddy McGuinness. Right cross. Here's Mers! Straight at Nicky Byrne. Sadov has got Cole coming up here. Needed to do a pirouette there. We'll see Michael Owen next for England. Going to replace the scorer of the opening goal of the night, Darren Bent. And a big cheer for Owen, who signed for Manchester United in 2009 from Newcastle after a decade at Liverpool. Now a colleague of Robbie's on BT Sport.
Yeah, fantastic lad. Don't think you'll forget that goal here in the derby, wasn't it? 4-3 in the last minute for Manchester United.
Clivert, here's Bolt. He's gone for goal and he's hit the crossbar. Cole can't quite catch her with it. Usain Bolt is getting closer.
Where's VAR when we need it, Clive? I'm sure you'll see it in the World Cup when you go soon, but there, Bolt on his left foot. Did Harewood get a touch on it?
I think for once Bolt didn't get over the line. He didn't get over the line in his last race, did he? He pulled up injured. Here's Pires. Threading through to Seedorf, and now Clivert. Clarence Seedorf has got on and scored, and World 11 lead for the first time. Clarence Seedorf, the Dutch international, who scored a hat-trick the last time the rest of the world won 4 years ago, has scored his first.
Great link-up play, wasn't it? Clivert, Seedorf, great names of football. Shrugs off Wes Brown, puts it past Harewood.
Seedorf succeeds where Usain couldn't quite.
Looks up, just dinks it to that near post. It beats Harewood. Oh, I'll tell you what, Clive. This. Oh, the first angle looks like it's all over. The second one doesn't, Clive. VAR.
The Russian linesman said no goal. Why didn't Roger Hunt just knock that in? 3-2 World 11 lead from 2 down. Mark Wright going for glory. Did it or didn't it?
Here we go, it's Bolt. And we're just going to see it now. That's in, that's in, that's in.
All of the ball over all of the line.
Yeah, you can see a little gap there. That's in.
Well, if we had VAR, we could now go back and forget the last 5 minutes. You know, be getting used to it in the weeks ahead. It looks like Usain Bolt has been done. Here's Ollie Mers, Mark Wright, Michael Owen, Paddy McGuinness, Jamie Redknapp, Jez Lynch. Peterson did enough. Clivert and Seedorf. Oh, I say he's taken on a bit too much. Backed it straight to Owen, one number 10 to the other. Pires. Here's Brendan Cole. Here's Bolt. Oh, he passed when everybody in the stadium wanted him to shoot. Right to Owen. Redknapp, Darius Vassell waiting. There's Jamie Redknapp. Don't forget his dad is managing the World 11 with Eric Cantona. Their paths have crossed in the past when Jamie was a Liverpool player and Harry was the West Ham manager. They have been on opposite sides. Here is Jamie. O'Connell. Right to Lynch. Here comes Neville. Martin Compston just struggling with a bit of cramp at the moment. Right finding Mers, but Brendan Cole's there too. McGuinness. Vassell, first time a miss hit, and it's come for O'Connell. Wright was a bit fortunate there. That's nicely done. And he's found a cross. Can't find Mark Wright though. Fongo heads away. And McGuinness has asked just a bit too much of Mers. He took Everton from 13th in relegation trouble when he took over to 8th on the verge of a European place in the second half of the season. Sacked. On by Clivert, Bolt chasing, Neville in the way. Mers. He is right. Challenged by Fongo. Eric, come on, you can do it. Player manager, this would set the place alight. He's just teasing us, I think. Got the collar up and everything, he's ready. Clivert. Oh, he's giving it straight to Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp looks down at the turf accusingly. He thinks it got a bad bobble.
Yeah, I thought when he looked up there, Redknapp, he was just going to go for the chip. Look, he's miles off his line, Burn. Fantastic career, Jamie Redknapp. Just thought he would have looked up there and just chip Burn, who was miles out of his goal. Good opportunity there for Redknapp, he was disappointed.
Pires to Clivert. You know, there are a million worthy causes, and many of those men out there have their own foundations or charities that they're closely associated with, but the care of children, innocent, helpless children, is over and beyond anything else. Nobody says no to Soccer Aid. It's a privilege to be asked to be involved in something like this for UNICEF. Just £10. You spend £10 on yourself today, please. Spend it now on the life of somebody you don't know, but who you can really help. Seedorf. Going for goal. I think it means business.
I'll never forget that goal he scored here, Clive, at Old Trafford. It was against Sunderland when he put it in that far corner, in off the post, and then his celebration, he just stood there, didn't he? Chest puffed, collars up, and just looked around the stadium. What a goal that was.
Clivert. Bolt has let it run for Brendan Cole. Cole's found a cross of sorts, but he was under pressure. Another change coming for England. Jez Lynch, who scored the second England goal, is going to give way. Well taken that from Mark Wright's cross, and we're going to see number 17, Blake Harrison, the actor who will probably be best known as Neil from that wonderful In-Betweeners series, but recently he was the hitman Andrew Newton in A Very English Scandal, which has been very well received. Blake Harrison, Millwall fan, number 17 is on. There is Harrison. Neville. It's a good ball too. Right. And now Vassell. Better on his right foot. To donate by phone, call on 330 1234 442. Standard geographic charges may apply. Please check with your operator. Remember, 100% of your donation will go to UNICEF, and the UK government will match every £1 you donate. 0330 1234 442. Hardship faced by the children UNICEF helps is never of their own making. Children don't create the droughts, they don't start the wars, they don't spread the diseases. They just need help. They deserve your help. Well, the linesman hasn't been the friend of Usain Bolt tonight, one way or another.
I think he was onside. It was Wes Brown playing him onside in the centre of the park. It was a well-timed run from Usain Bolt.
Given away by McGuinness to Fongo. Brendan Cole, who admits his diary's a little empty at the moment, for reasons that you'll be aware of.
To be fair, Clive, he's playing football how I danced.
Were you a rumba man or a salsa?
There's a bit of ballroom, Clive, a bit of ballroom.
Here's Harrison. O'Connell. Makaleli. David Harewood had everything behind it. Bit naughty, that. He's an actor. One or two actors out there, actually. Owen. Now Mers. No flag here. Vassell's found a cross, and Makaleli has conceded a corner. England are going to make a change, and Andrew, Freddie Flintoff is going to come on. A great hero at one Old Trafford, just down the road. He's about to get a taste of this Old Trafford in place of Jack O'Connell.
Got to say, he's been waiting for this moment. Been on the phone to me all week. He's had a personal trainer. He's taking it really seriously. The shirt looks fit. Look at his muscles. Working in that gym every day he is, and he's going to get one header. Oh!
First touch.
He's been so excited, Clive. He wanted to start. He was disappointed he didn't start. He's a personal trainer 5 days a week at home.
You're building him up, aren't you? You know him better than I do. I know that song he's released with Ricky Wilson is not the best World Cup song I've ever heard. And by the way, I'm in it.
He's got a good podcast, though, Clive, Freddie Flintoff.
Really? Seedorf. Cut out by Redknapp. Neville. Owen. Now Vassell. Wright and Mercer forward, waiting. Vassell finds Neville. Hit by Wright. Screamed one through Patrick Kilty here 2 years ago.
Yeah, good build-up play, wasn't it? Phil Neville's now moved it into midfield. Right on his left foot goes to that near post. Byrne had it covered.
Cantona is on his feet. Now, is he a legend or a personality? This is amazing. This wasn't supposed to happen, but he turned 52 last month. One or two fans on the front row around this Stands will maybe be moving back a little. Well, he's going to replace a legend, so he's going to come on in a bona fide ex-footballer role. Right. Neville. Well seen by Peterson, he couldn't quite keep it in. And here's a moment, just listen to this. So Yaya Toure, a Manchester City title winner, comes off, and a Manchester United legend will take his place. Seems to have gone down quite well here. Oh, but I think there's a problem with Martin Compston, who's got an injury. Now, whether Cantona will be allowed to replace a celebrity or not, I'd rather think not. No, it's going to have to be Toure. Rules are rules. So Harry's just doing a bit of reorganising. And here comes Eric Cantona back at Old Trafford. Unscheduled, unrivalled.
He's just so cool, isn't he? Absolute class. What an absolute legend.
Right, ball in. Oh, and Burns dropped it. And Ollie Murs is never ever going to score a goal at Soccer.
Well, we've seen the miss at the start of the programme from last time. Soccer Aid there. Oh, that's worse. He has to score on his right foot, leaning back. You can see the frustration on his face.
His heart skip to beat there. Bolt. Terrific. Oh. Stopped by Freddie Flintoff. We'll be hearing about that all night. The night I caught up with Usain Bolt.
Play from Freddie there.
Left his elbow then. Ball back to Pires. I thought I'd say that again. Pires in towards Cantona.
The big question is, Clive, Freddie Flintoff playing centre-half against Bolton. Cantona, whose shirt does he go for after the game? Would you go Bolt or would you go Cantona?
I think Eric's might fit him better. It is. I mean, that shirt, if that shirt ever gets auctioned, it'll double our takings tonight. What a great idea. Another England change. This guy should be fit. Joe Wicks, fitness diet guru, 2 million Instagram followers, is going to come on for Ollie Murs. You know, in fairness to Ollie, he was 2 years ago, he was denied by a very good save from Dida and a goal line clearance from Jaap Stam. He so nearly scored, and he's very nearly scored again tonight, but not quite. He's a great guy, great supporter of Soccer Aid, and he deserved a goal tonight. England need a goal, the 3-2 down. On comes lean in 15. Joe Wicks, his cookbook of 15-minute recipes. Take me 15 years to get lean.
To be fair, he wants to have a word with Michael Owen.
Next change is going to see Martin Compston, who's been nursing a bit of a groin strain, I think, for a while. And his replacement will be another actor, Hayden Christensen, the Canadian who played Anakin Skywalker in 2 Star Wars movies. He's got no football background, but he's a sports lover, lives in Toronto, good tennis player. Will come in handy. No. Kluivert, Cantona. Cole between his legs, here goes Wicks. He's done well to win it back, and here's Michael Owen. Vassell stretching his legs. Too much for Peterson, and here's Wicks. He caught it cleanly enough, but just misdirected.
Good play from Vassell. Was at the back post, kept his eye on it. Wicks. He's got to smash it there rather than side foot it. It's up a good position though.
England, Sam Allardyce has got a bigger staff than Amazon. Ben Shepherd's not fit to play. John Bishop's not fit to play. Bradley Walsh is too old to play. I haven't forgiven him for those difficult questions he asked me on Friday. Here's Kluivert. They're all assistant coaches, along with Robbie Williams, who's not fit to play. Cantona wasn't supposed to be. One by Seedorf. Cantona. It's towards Bolt. Cut out by Flintoff. Good ball from Neville. Redknapp. Got away from Cole. Here's Wicks. He's managed to smuggle it back to Redknapp. So he's just bending away from its target from Jamie Redknapp.
Yeah, second opportunity for what? 25 yards, plenty of time. You know, miles off target there from Redknapp.
Redknapp into Owen. Cantona. Easy for Brown. Redknapp. Wicks. Cole got back there. Pires tried to thread it through to his fellow countryman, but Flintoff just managed to cut it out.
Recovered well there, Freddie.
McGuinness. Now Wicks. Space for Vassell. Couldn't link with Neville. Makelele's there. Now Kluivert. Dispossessed by Vassell. Very ambitious. And we're going to see a change here because Clarence Seedorf has got an injury, which means that Robbie Keane, who's been substituted, is coming back on. And that's a special interpretation of the law because of the injury. Lee Mack is taking the place of Phil Neville, but if England lose, we might have to get DS Steve Arnott on the case to see if that's corruption on the part of the World 11, bringing on a player who's already been substituted.
Yeah, you would say for England, like for like, Lee Mack on for Phil Neville.
Two comics? Yeah, I got you.
Where you played tonight, Phil?
I got your drift. Here is Robbie Keane. Clivert. I'll tell him what you said.
Good friend of mine, Phil.
Owen. Challenge from Peterson. Here is Lee Mack. Mark Wright. Joe Wicks. McGuinness. Wright. Vassell. Redknapp. England in need of a goal. Lee Mack. Like Harrison, he's done well, really. Now Redknapp. Going for goal! Oh, he's hit a post. Michael Owen! Never in question. Poacher's goal from Owen, and it's 3-3. Redknapp denied by the post, but nothing denies Michael Owen in those situations.
Yeah, Redknapp was his third attempt. Took a little deflection there, which took it out of the reach of Byrne. Just see there off deflection inside the post, but that man, Michael Owen, right place, right time. How many times did we say that throughout his fantastic career? Puts it into the empty net, 3-3.
And we are 8 minutes away from a penalty shootout. There is no extra time. I haven't got enough oxygen for extra time. If it finishes square, it will go to a shootout. Last Soccer Age shootout, the winning penalty was scored by Woody Harrelson. So throw into the World 11, it came off Flintoff last. Bolt. Still he goes on. Usain Bolt. Cut back towards Pires. Wright did just about enough. Goal kick given. Some of the special films made by the likes of Michael Sheen and Keely Hawes that you've seen this evening have been shown in team meetings. Ollie Murs went to Kenya to feature in one of them himself. There is a commitment that goes beyond just turning up and playing for these legends and celebrities. They know exactly why they're here. To give £10, text 10 to 70818. Each text costs £10 plus one standard rate message, or to give £20, text 20 to 70818. Each text costs £20 plus one standard rate message. 100% of your donation will go to UNICEF, and the UK government will match every pound you donate. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. UNICEF provides 80% of the world's life-saving food for malnourished children. 80%. Cantona. Little back heel for Bolt. Couldn't resist. And he was under pressure from that man Flintoff.
Yeah, he was brave there, Freddie, wasn't it? Just look at the way he threw himself. Just watch it.
Now, Usain Bolt is down injured at the moment. I think it's just a bit of cramp. He's never run this far in his life. Pires. Keane. Pires. Cantona. Now, is there a winning goal to be had? If Wes Brown can do anything about it. If there is a shootout, it will be contested just by the celebrities. The legends, the former pros, can't take a penalty. Not saying they can't take one, they just won't be allowed. Makaleli. Keane to Pires. Christensen was fouled. Keane. Just beyond Cantona. Joe Wicks is there, and so is Brendan Cole. Wright trying to switch it. Peterson, whose competitive cricket career has only just come to an end, has lasted the pace well tonight. Lee Mack. Lascelles to Redknapp. And Joe Wicks can't quite control it. Socceroids Millions have helped nearly 14 million children around the world get drinkable water, helped over 11 million get decent sanitation, the bare essentials of life for life. This is life-giving, life-saving work that you're supporting, and we thank you for that support this evening. But please don't stop. The match is not going to stop. We're heading for penalties. Usain Bolt. Just couldn't quite turn Flint off. Redknapp to Owen. Vassell. There's 2 minutes left on the watch. 2 minutes away from a fair ground shootout to decide it. Right to Wicks. Crossed in towards Owen. Good first touch. Good challenge by Peterson. Lee Mack maybe. No options. Pires. Bolt. And it's got away from Flintoff, absolutely skinned him. Bolt's cross. Just cut out though by Wright. Just did enough, and England can counter-attack. Redknapp. This is Vassell, and Nicky Burns committed. Turned away by Peterson. World 11 survive. Cantona. Clivert. Challenged by Brown. Last of the 90 minutes. Robbie Keane. Pires. Clivert. Pires. Hit against Flintoff. Half-hearted handball appeals. And he's not kept it in. It's going to be a goal kick. So they've got penalty takers to choose. Sam and Harry in opposition. Only the celebrities on the field at the end of the game can take the initial penalties. So Usain's going to take one. That's it, but that's not it. Socceroid 2018 finishes 3-3. Stand by for the drama of a penalty shoot. These shootouts have heroes and they have villains. Firstly, Robbie, your man of the match nomination.
Yeah, that man there, Usain Bolt, I thought he was a threat. Thought he should have had a goal. If VAR was in play, I think that would have been ruled over the line. You know, and he played the 90 minutes, so a fantastic effort from everybody, you know, who's performed tonight, especially that man, Usain Bolt, my man of the match.
So David Harewood, CIA chief, Martian Manhunter, is going to face the first penalty. World 11 will go first. Oh no, yeah, it is World 11 to go first. Goalkeepers are confused. Nicky Byrne isn't going to face a penalty from his own team. And the first penalty is going to be taken by the man of the match, Usain Bolt. It's the usual rules, 5 apiece. And if that doesn't settle it, it goes to sudden death. Soccer-Aid 2018, it'll be settled by a penalty shootout. We do have a little delay because somebody has decided uninvited to join in the fun and will be leaving us early. Usain Bolt with the first penalty. Goal. Come on, lightning bolt, Celeb. Where is it?
It's a fantastic penalty. Right in the bottom corner, and in he comes. Come on, Freddie. He's my mate, Clive. Big Freddie.
One of the great athletes scores the first penalty. One of the great cricket players will take the second. Andrew Freddie Flintoff for England against Nicky Byrne. And it's 1-1.
Great penalty from Freddie. The biggest surprise is his shirt didn't split it that tight. But coolness there from Big Freddie.
Ashley Fongo is going to take the second penalty for the rest of the world. Oh, just in off the underside of the crossbar. How much space there? Room for error for the Raksu boy.
Great penalty, had a very good game. Fongo in that right back position. Great penalty.
Joe Wicks is coming forward to take the second England penalty. And he's beaten Nicky Byrne, and it's 2-2. 4 penalties, all scored.
Just waiting for the goalkeeper to dive there. Put it down the middle, good penalty.
Kevin Peterson. He's going to take the next for the World 11. More and more pressure now on each penalty. And it's a good save! David Harewood beats it away. First miss of the shootout. Well, let's give credit where it's due to the keeper.
Brilliant save from Harewood. Poor penalty from Peterson, but the goalkeeper with a great save.
The only way is Wright. Mark Wright is going to take this penalty with a chance to put England ahead. Ooh, little pause in the run-up, but advantage England.
You can see what it meant to him as well. Little pause, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Look at what it meant to Mark Wright. He's happy with that one.
3-2, England lead. 4 more penalties to go, and it's going to be Nicky Byrne, who has played outfield and has actually scored in Soccer-Aid, to take the next for the World 11. And David Harewood does it again! And England are on the verge here. They need one more. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're great personalities, not very good mathematicians. But this is match point. And it's going to be Paddy McGuinness. Let the boots see the ball. Nicky Byrne is all that stands between Paddy McGuinness and football legend. This to win it. Oh, he saved it. You tease, you tease. Stays 3-2, Paddy knows.
What a shocking penalty. Good save though from Nicky Byrne.
It was a back pass, wasn't it? Well, Brendan Cole's got a job, but they still have to score. A pensive Brendan Cole against the hero of the moment, David Harewood. And Cole does score, but England still have a chance to win it. Careful.
Wow, that meant a lot to him. And to be fair, the pressure was on, missed. It was all over.
And it's going to be Lee Mack. Well, he's made us laugh, made us smile so many times down the years. Can he put a big beaming smile on the face of his teammates? Lee Mack to win it. Oh, way wide. And the penalty shootout is 3-3. And it goes to sudden death.
Oh, he puts it well wide. Can you believe it? England with 2 chances to win it.
And we're down now to the guys who didn't volunteer. Hayden Christensen, the Canadian actor, is going to take the next one. David Hare was looking unbeatable. Sudden death. Christensen way over. Another big chance this for England. It's 3-3. They're celebrating for a reason I know not. Get the calculator up, boys. They've still got to score one. They've still got to find somebody to take that penalty. It's going to be Blake Harrison. Well, he was telling me that he used to play in a Sunday League team half a season, run by his brother with his dad as the manager, and they always chose him as substitute. He finished up running the line. There's a chance to come and make a name for himself and score, and England win. Blake Harrison is the hero of the penalty shootout. He and David Harewood have edged it. It's another England win at Soccer Aid, and another dramatic win. Blake Harrison, remember the name.
But all he had to do was put it in between the posts, and he's certainly done it. Great penalty, fair play, well done to England. Look what it means to him.
He really wasn't looking forward to tonight. He volunteered out of the goodness of his heart because of the charity. He doesn't have a huge opinion of himself as a footballer, but he struck this superbly. What a penalty.
Great penalty. Look at the celebration. Soaking up the moment.
But like Cantona there for a minute. And England have got it. And huge relief for the England players who've missed chances during the night. There'll still be a question mark as to whether Usain Bolt's goal that never was should have stood. But England, through Michael Owen, found an equaliser, and in Blake Harrison, they found a match winner from the spot. It's England.
It is indeed. What a penalty shootout that was. Commiserations, though, to World 11. That was difficult, but huge congratulations to England, who are now about to take to the podium to be crowned worthy winners of Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2018.
So now the presentation of the trophy. Usain is... he's going to be angriest still when he sees the replays of that shot that came down off the bar. We never thought we'd see Eric back in action at Old Trafford. We've seen that tonight. We've seen lots of things we never thought we would see. Sam Allardyce is a winner. 2006 here at Old Trafford, England won Soccer Aid. 2008 at Wembley Stadium, England won Soccer Aid. 2010, the World 11's first victory here on penalties. 2012, it was England again. 2014, the World 11. 2016 and 2018, it's England's Soccer Aid. And the man whose idea it was, Robbie Williams, is going to be in the winning camp again, thanks to his penalty. Blake Harrison once of the in-betweeners is the feisty one tonight. The Chief Executive of UNICEF, Mike Penrose, is going to conduct the presentation. And the England team have finished celebrating their moment. And David Harewood, what a night for him. His first Soccer 8 and a huge contribution for a great actor. And there's a great smile. He's got a big announcement in the morning. Wait for that, Robbie. I can't tell you at the moment. He may well still be up long into the morning celebrating this. When you're ready, boys.
Let's hear it for the England management team.
This huge coaching staff of Sam Allardyce with Bradley Walsh. John Bishop is recovering from a serious knee injury. Ben Shepherd is recovering from a slipped disc. Mike Stowell, the former Wolves goalkeeper, who's done the coaching of David Harewood. Hats off to him. And here come the players. Mark Wright, David Seaman, David Harewood, Damien Lewis, Paddy McGuinness, Lee Mack, who had the chance to be that hero, and indeed Joe Wicks and Jamie Redknapp. Here is the man of the moment, Blake Harrison. Samo played his part in the first half, was excellent. Danny Murphy. Jez Lynch, who scored early in the game, the highly skilled freestyler Darren Bent. There's Freddie Flintoff. Phil Neville. Still they come. Jack O'Connell. Oh, if looks could kill. Michael Owen, who got the equalising goal. Miles Stevenson from Raksu, who's got one over on Ashley Fongo tonight. Ollie Murs milking and enjoying the moment. Great supporter of Soccer 8. And then finally, Mr. Soccer 8, Robbie Williams. Captain and founder. Lift the trophy, which says he's England's Soccer 8 again.
Wow, we have Yassine with us, player of the match at least, but sad he didn't win.
Yeah, I'm very sad, but it's for a good cause, and that's what counts. The people really came out and support UNICEF, Soccer 8. So I'm really happy about that. They put on a great performance, and yeah.
Absolutely well done. Rob, well done. Congratulations.
Couldn't have gone any better as a show, you know, 3-3 and then going to penalties. How thrilling. Having the big man here to help put bums on seats. Yeah. And the shield, or the plate, has come back to England, and we're very, very proud.
And another reason why you should be very, very proud. Do you fancy reading that out for us?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have raised £5,540,259.
That is fantastic. Thank you. And that is it for tonight. Thanks to the players, the managers, the coaching team, our guests, and of course the fantastic call centre volunteers, but mostly thanks to you for helping to raise a phenomenal amount of money for UNICEF. Once again,
right,
Kirsty.
we revealed that amount, that staggering amount there. It is 1,540,259. Incredible.
We cannot thank you enough. Your donations have and will change lives. Thank you so much, Rob.
This has been Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2018. We'll see you again next year.
Thank you so much, guys. Good night.
See you. Good night.